Welcome to a journey into one of the most revolutionary scientific discoveries of recent years. Beneath the seemingly simple process that powers almost all life on Earth lies an astonishing quantum mechanical world. Scientists have confirmed that plants are using quantum physics, phenomena usually observable only in laboratory conditions, to achieve their remarkable efficiency in harvesting sunlight. Today, we'll explore how plants have been silently operating as nature's quantum computers for billions of years, and what this paradigm-shifting discovery means for science, technology, and our understanding of life itself. In the last 3 years, researchers at the University of Cambridge and the Max Planck Institute have confirmed something truly extraordinary. Photosynthesis, the process that powers nearly all life on Earth, exploits quantum mechanical effects. This isn't just a minor scientific footnote, it's a complete paradigm shift in our understanding of biological systems. Plants are using quantum tunneling, a phenomenon where particles pass through energy barriers that classical physics would consider impossible, to transfer energy from sunlight with near-perfect efficiency. This discovery challenges long-held assumptions about the boundary between the quantum and classical worlds. For decades, scientists believed quantum effects couldn't survive in warm, wet biological environments. Yet here they are, operating at the heart of life's energy-gathering process. The research team, led by Dr. Alexandra Olaya Castro, used ultrafast spectroscopy techniques to observe energy transfer in photosynthetic complexes at femtosecond timescales. That's 1/400,000th of a second. At these incredibly brief moments, they captured something remarkable: electronic coherence, a quantum state where electrons exist in multiple locations simultaneously, persists for unexpectedly long periods in biological systems operating at room temperature. Their findings, published in Nature Chemistry in 2022, defied conventional quantum physics wisdom. According to established theory, warm, wet biological environments should rapidly destroy quantum coherence through decoherence, the collapse of quantum states through interaction with the environment. Yet somehow, plants maintain these delicate quantum states long enough to use them functionally. The conventional understanding of photosynthesis has always described energy transfer as a series of hopping events between molecules, a purely classical model. But this classical view failed to explain the remarkable efficiency we observe in natural systems, which often exceeds 95%. Now we understand why quantum tunneling allows excited electrons to essentially teleport across energy landscapes that would normally be prohibited. These electrons bypass the thermodynamic constraints that limit human-engineered solar technologies. Dr. Jianshu Cao from MIT, who wasn't involved in the original research but published a follow-up analysis in PNAS, put it eloquently: plants have evolved to exploit quantum mechanical effects that we've only understood for about a century. They're essentially quantum computers operating at ambient temperatures, something we still struggle to achieve in our laboratories. This realization is humbling. Plants solved quantum engineering problems billions of years before humans even understood the concept. Perhaps the most surprising aspect of this discovery is that these quantum effects persist in warm, wet, and seemingly chaotic biological environments, conditions typically thought to destroy quantum coherence. The research suggests that photosynthetic complexes aren't fighting against environmental noise but actually leveraging it to enhance quantum effects, a process termed noise-assisted transport. This counterintuitive finding turns quantum physics conventions on their head. Noise, traditionally viewed as the enemy of quantum systems, might actually enhance energy transfer efficiency when properly integrated into the system's architecture. Plants seem to have evolved specific protein structures that don't isolate quantum processes from the environment but instead channel environmental fluctuations to sustain quantum coherence. Further studies by a team at the University of Chicago, led by Professor Greg Engel, have revealed something even more fascinating. Photosynthetic complexes appear to sample multiple energy transfer pathways simultaneously through quantum superposition. They're essentially feeling out the most efficient route for energy to travel. This quantum navigation system allows plants to adapt to rapidly changing light conditions and maintain efficiency across diverse environments, from the ocean floor to desert plateaus. Unlike rigid human-engineered systems, plants can instantaneously adapt their energy pathways by exploiting quantum probability distributions. This explains how plants maintain remarkable efficiency despite constantly changing environmental conditions. They're not committed to a single energy transfer pathway but explore multiple possibilities simultaneously. The discovery has sparked a wave of innovation in artificial photosynthesis and solar energy technology. In October 2023, researchers at the Center for Quantum Dynamics in Heidelberg announced the first synthetic light harvesting complex that successfully replicates quantum tunneling effects. Their prototype achieved 41% energy transfer efficiency, far from natural systems but nearly double the efficiency of conventional photovoltaic cells. This represents just the beginning of quantum-inspired solar technology. By mimicking the quantum coherence mechanisms found in plants, engineers hope to create a new generation of solar cells that approach the efficiency of natural photosynthesis. These biomimetic approaches could revolutionize renewable energy, potentially solving one of humanity's most pressing challenges by learning from nature's billion-year head start. The implications extend far beyond energy production. Quantum biologists are investigating whether similar quantum effects might play roles in other biological processes, including bird navigation, olfaction, and even certain aspects of neural processing. Recent studies from the University of Oxford have provided compelling evidence that European robins use quantum entanglement in cryptochrome proteins to detect Earth's magnetic field during migration. This suggests quantum biology may be far more widespread than previously imagined. We're entering an era where the boundaries between quantum physics and biology are dissolving, explains Dr. Mohan Sarovar at Sandia National Laboratories. These aren't just esoteric effects. They're fundamental to how life functions at its most basic level. The field is rapidly expanding as researchers look for quantum signatures in everything from enzyme catalysis to DNA mutation repair mechanisms. The field of quantum biomimetics is rapidly expanding, with research teams at institutions like Harvard's Wyss Institute developing artificial leaf systems that incorporate quantum coherent networks inspired by natural photosynthesis. These systems aim to achieve direct solar-to-fuel conversion with efficiencies approaching natural systems. Additionally, materials scientists at Northwestern University are exploring how the protein scaffolding in photosynthetic complexes protects quantum coherence, with potential applications for room-temperature quantum computing architectures. By studying the specific protein structures that maintain quantum coherence in plants, researchers hope to develop new materials that could allow quantum computers to operate without requiring extreme cold or isolation. This could democratize quantum computing technology, making it more practical and accessible. The confirmation of quantum effects in photosynthesis has created ripples beyond scientific circles. Philosophers of science are revisiting the question of emergence, how complex systems develop properties not present in their simpler components. If quantum effects scale up to influence macroscopic biological functions, it challenges the conventional separation between quantum and classical realms. Professor Stuart Kaufman, a theoretical biologist and complex systems researcher, suggests these findings support a more integrated view of physics and biology. For centuries, we've treated physics as fundamental and biology as derivative. But what if life has been leveraging quantum mechanical effects all along? It suggests our separation of sciences into neat categories might be more a limitation of human understanding than a reflection of nature's organization. This perspective invites us to reconsider the artificial boundaries we've created between scientific disciplines. This quantum biological interface also raises intriguing questions about evolution. Did quantum mechanisms emerge early in life's history, perhaps even playing a role in the transition from chemical to biological systems? Some researchers, including Nobel laureate and quantum chemist Ariel Warshel, propose that natural selection may have optimized quantum effects in biological systems long before humans discovered quantum mechanics. This perspective suggests that the living world might serve as an unexplored reservoir of quantum engineering solutions, developed through billions of years of evolutionary experimentation. It's possible that early photosynthetic organisms gained such a significant energy advantage through quantum processes that they quickly dominated Earth's early ecosystems, fundamentally shaping the trajectory of life on our planet. As research continues, these plant-based quantum systems may inspire entirely new approaches to quantum computing, offering pathways to quantum coherence in warm environments that have eluded conventional approaches focused on extreme cold and isolation. The discovery that plants have been quietly exploiting quantum mechanical effects for billions of years humbles our technological achievements and opens new frontiers at the intersection of quantum physics and biology. The quantum secret of plants represents more than just an interesting scientific curiosity. It fundamentally reshapes our understanding of life's relationship with the universe's physical laws. As we unravel these quantum biological mechanisms, we may find that the line between the quantum and classical worlds between physics and biology is far more permeable than we ever imagined. Nature, it seems, has been conducting sophisticated quantum experiments in plain sight, encoded in the verdant green of every leaf and blade of grass on our planet. In this new scientific landscape, plants are not just passive participants in Earth's ecosystems but sophisticated quantum engineers whose billions of years of evolutionary refinement may hold the key to our most pressing technological challenges. The humble plant, it turns out, may be nature's most elegant quantum computer. While human engineers have struggled to maintain quantum coherence for mere milliseconds in carefully controlled laboratory environments, plants have been performing quantum calculations to optimize energy capture in every weather condition, on every continent, for over 3 billion years. This perspective invites a profound humility and respect for the sophisticated quantum engineering that surrounds us in forests, fields, and gardens worldwide. By learning from these natural quantum systems, we may find solutions to problems in energy production, computation, and materials science that have eluded our best conventional approaches. The discovery that plants harness quantum mechanics fundamentally transforms our understanding of both life and physics. For centuries, we've viewed the quantum and classical worlds as separate domains. Quantum effects were thought to be fragile phenomena observable only under extreme laboratory conditions. Yet plants have been expertly manipulating these quantum processes for billions of years, achieving efficiencies that our best technologies can't match. This revelation collapses the artificial boundaries between physics and biology, between the quantum and classical realms. As we continue to unravel nature's quantum secrets, we may find that quantum effects are not exotic exceptions in biology but fundamental features of life itself. The technologies inspired by these discoveries, from quantum-enhanced solar cells to room-temperature quantum computers, could help address humanity's greatest challenges. Perhaps most profoundly, this research reminds us that some of our most sophisticated scientific concepts have been embodied in the natural world all along, waiting for us to notice. In the silent quantum calculations of every leaf and blade of grass, nature has been conducting the most elegant experiments in quantum engineering, experiments that may ultimately help us build a more sustainable future. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for updates. Your feedback is appreciated. We hope to see you again.